So, girls. So you are 17 and 18. You don't live in Kalabaka, but you both have connections with Kalabaka. Please, could you explain first your? Please, would you introduce yourself and say what is your relationship with Kalabaka?
I'm Amalia. I'm 18. I'm from Arta. I come here every summer.
Mm-hmm.
My mother is from here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so your grandmother is also from here?
Yes.
So you come here every summer and you go walking in the mountains, you see all your family, you have a relationship with this place as part of your family identity.
Yes.
And you?
I'm Crissa, I'm 17 years old, and my godfather is from here. I have come 2 times. I like this place, and that's it.
And when you come here, did your family tell you lots of stories about their life here? Did they tell you about what it was like in the old days?
Not at all. My grandmother was living in Germany since she was maybe 13. After she gave birth to your mother. After she gave birth to her mother, she went to Germany to work.
And she left the mother with the children.
With the children, η μαμά σου πήγε και αυτή η
Γερμανία
αλλά γύρισε. With the 2 children that she has, but Lemonia, the mother of Amalia, came back to Greece. So the kids, Amalia and her sister, are born in Arta, Greece.
And you? It's so difficult.
My godfather lives in Crete, but he comes often here.
Is your godfather the brother of Mara?
Ποιος είναι ο
Σπύρος Καραλής.
Oh no, he's not the brother of Mara. But he's from Theopetra.
It's like every Greek village.
Theopetra is like every Greek village.
That's so interesting. Yeah. Okay. So you don't. So for example, when you come, do you go to the cave?
Σπήλαιο.
Ναι, καλά.
Δεν πήγαμε στη Θεόπετρα.
Or down to the river next to Cleopatra in that ancient site there, or what do you do when you're here?
I like walking, but
we went for a walk in the village, but oh, it was raining.
Yeah.
That's why, yes, the weather was not so good for a walk. Γενικά πάτε στο σπήλαιο, βλέπετε ξέρω εγώ τα πετρώματα, τη Θεόπετρα, το βλέπετε κάπως διαφορετικά. Καλά, εσύ είπες είναι ordinary. Εσύ επειδή πάτε στο σπήλαιο να το δείτε, να το καμαρώσετε, ξέρω. Θεόπετρα. Ναι. Δεν έχει τύχει να πάω στη Θεόπετρα, η αλήθεια είναι στο σπήλαιο. Ωραία. Θέλω. Okay, the girls have never been to the cave of Theopetra, but Amalia says she wants to go, and Yorgos and Crissa wants also to go to the cave, to visit the cave, and Yorgos just said that they're going tomorrow morning.
Yeah. That sounds like Uncle just like nothing bad.
Yeah. The strict uncle.
Yeah. So cool. And do you go for walks in the Meteora Mountains? Do you sometimes sit on the balcony or in the garden and look at the mountains and think about them? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not exactly a typical village.
The lifestyle, not the...
Yeah.
The landscape. Ωραία. Ναι, γενικά πάτε στα μετέωρα, ξέρω εγώ, όσους αρέσει εδώ πέρα να πηγαίνετε στα μετέωρα. Πώς τη βλέπεις με την Καλαμπάκα?
Κοίτα, γενικά εγώ θέλω να πηγαίνω πιο συχνά όταν έρχομαι, αλλά δεν έχω το μέσο, δεν μπορώ με το για όλη την ώρα. Οπότε ναι.
Εγώ εντάξει είχα πάει πιο παλιά στα μετέωρα, μία φορά με τους γονείς μου. Αλλά εντάξει, είναι πολύ όμορφο, εννοείται ότι θέλω να ξαναπάω.
Εγώ είχα πάει τελευταία φορά πριν 2 χρόνια, που είχε έρθει θείος μου από τη Γερμανία. Αλλά ναι, αυτό θέλω δηλαδή όταν βγάλω δίπλωμα να ξαναπάω.
Okay. So, Amalia says that she wants to go to Meteora. She really would love that. But she doesn't have a car, or it's better to say that she is not allowed. Είσαι 18,
Ναι.
Okay, she doesn't have a license, driving license.
Yeah.
So that's why she cannot go so often. But she has been in Meteora before with her uncle, with the brother of her mother, and she really loved that. And in the future, when she owns a car, she wants to go more often.
Yeah.
And Crissa says that she also has been in Meteora. She also finds it very beautiful. Και εσύ γιατί είπαμε δεν πας?
Για τον ίδιο λόγο.
Okay, for the same reason she cannot visit so often Meteora.
Yeah. And what is your first memory of realizing that the rocks were something unusual? Do you remember one time just going over?
Φέτος. Γενικά φέτος. Είχα πολλά χρόνια να έρθω. Οπότε ήμουν και πιο μικρή παλιά, ας πούμε. Και φέτος.
Okay.
Φέτος.
Crissa says that this summer or this year she realized that the rocks are so beautiful and something special and so on. And because last year she was younger,
Yeah.
like she didn't really notice this beautiness and the rocks. And literally this year she realized it.
That's so nice. Wow. Oh.
Yes. Και εσύ?
Εγώ πριν 2 χρόνια που είχα έρθει με το θείο, γιατί μετά ερχόμουν και με το σχολείο εκδρομή.
Okay.
Αλλά δεν είχα τόσες επιλογές με το σχολείο. Κάναμε περιορισμένα πράγματα, οπότε ουσιαστικά πρόπερση.
Okay. Πρόπερση ή πέρσι, μου μπερδεύεις.
Πρόπερση.
So, Amalia says that she realized it 2 years ago when she went with her uncle. She used to come here with with the school. The school organized this excursion.
Really? Yeah.
But it was like very. They didn't do much. Like it was, now for 1 hour we see Meteora, for 1 hour it's monastery.
Yeah.
They didn't have this freedom to do whatever they wanted.
Yes.
So it was like, yes.
Not that exciting.
Yes, not very exciting, exactly.
Do you think that there's a particular character to the people of Kalabaka?
Έχουνε...
Κάποιο συγκεκριμένο χαρακτηριστικό.
Ναι, οι καλαμπακιώτες, ξέρω.
Αυτό εννοούσα, δεν είναι κλασικό χωριό ελληνικό.
Ναι.
Οκ, ότι είναι φιλόξενοι, ας πούμε, σίγουρα.
Κουτσομπόλιτς.
Κάθε ελληνικό χωριό.
Καλά, κοίτα, ναι. Και εγώ πέρα από το χωριό δεν είναι ότι έχω έρθει σε αλληλεπίδραση με πολλά άτομα μέσα από Καλαμπάκα ή Τρίκαλα. Δεν έχω γνωρίσει πέρα από το χωριό και το σόι μου, τότε δεν ξέρω.
Okay, Crissa says that
That's what I meant when I said like every Greek village.
Yeah.
Like gossiping, you know.
So you see that. So you see how does that manifest itself to you? You've got the family gossiping to you, or you feel that people are looking at you, or
Yes, mainly older people.
Στο χωριό εδώ.
Ναι. But they are really.
Hospitality.
welcoming. Yeah.
Welcoming.
Yes.
Yes, Crissa means that every Greek village has this hospitality that we see also here in Kalabaka.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does seem that way, right?
Yes.
Yeah. If you could change one thing about Kalabaka, what would it be?
Δεν ξέρω.
Nothing, I think.
Yeah.
Ναι, δεν ξέρω.
It's really beautiful and I don't know.
Ναι.
Yeah. Do you ever think that you might want to come back and live here in this town? Or in this region?
Forever.
Yeah.
Maybe in many years. Now I think I'm very young to live here, but I would like
When she's older.
Okay.
Εγώ δεν ξέρω για μόνιμα αν θα ήθελα. Θα ήθελα να έρχομαι για πολλές μέρες μέσα στο χρόνο, αλλά μόνιμα δεν ξέρω.
Only for holidays.
Yes.
Okay. Not like a resident here, only for holidays.
Do you know much about the history of the region? Do people tell you, like for example, about Philip of Macedonia being buried nearby, or the fact that the whole village was destroyed twice in the war, and do people tell you these old stories?
Ναι, επειδή μου τους ξέρετε αυτές τις ιστορίες, ξέρω εγώ, ήταν ο Φίλιππος εδώ και... Όχι. No.
And the old people don't talk to you about the war or anything like that?
No.
No.
And just generally in Greece, when you're your age, do people talk to you about do old people talk to you about their lived experience of the past, particularly, or your grandmother, for example, does she talk to you about living in Germany? Or?
I have heard some stories from the past when my grandmother and my mother lived here, but that's all.
Do you know, do they tell you any like fairy stories or ghost stories or, you know, interesting like local traditions? Do they talk to you about that, or do you find out about them? Do you ask about them?
I think I have heard something for fairies, but I don't remember. I'm not sure.
Don't think so.
And the church, does your family make you go to church? Do you go to church out of your own desire? What's your relationship with this institution?
Now I don't go usually. At Easter, δεν ξέρω τι πρόθεση βάζουμε τώρα. On Easter and Christmas. That's it, because my family goes. I don't have a close relationship with the church religion generally.
Yes, me too.
So, even if you like walk past a church, do you go in and have a look, or not really? I'm just thinking my daughter definitely would not.
I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Δωροθέα,
Sorry, I was saying my daughter, if she goes past a church, she doesn't go in and have a look, do they? Yeah, like...
If they go to the church
just to have a look, or even just to stop and see if there's nice pictures or anything like that.
In the church?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm saying my daughter not either.
Okay. Αν στην εκκλησία, ρε παιδί μου, σας ενδιαφέρει να κοιτάξετε τις εικόνες ή αν σταματάτε για να μπείτε μέσα, να δείτε πώς είναι μέσα, τις εικόνες και τέτοια. Αν σας ενδιαφέρει αυτό.
Okay.
Κοίτα, αν πάω σε κάποιο μέρος, μπορεί να πάω να επισκεφτώ μια εκκλησία οτιδήποτε, αλλά μέχρι εκεί δεν...
Okay, Amalia, if she's going somewhere as a tourist, she will take a look at the church. Like, yes. Τύπου καθολική, ξέρω αν είναι καθολική και τέτοια, κάτι... Αν πας κάπου σαν τουρίστρια.
Ναι.
Okay. If it's a special place, like, I don't know, in Russia or in Germany where the churches are, like, different.
Και ας πούμε από αυτή την άποψη, ναι, αλλά όχι με την έννοια της θρησκείας, ας πούμε. Αυτό, αλλά να τη δω και να την επισκεφτώ, ναι, σίγουρα.
Okay, Crissa is visiting also churches for the same reason, but not from the religious way.
Exactly. Yes. And do your granny and do your grandparents sort of try and get you to go and?
Yes, my grandparents has a really close relationship with religion. And they usually go to. Sometimes I go with them. Last years, mainly. Now, no.
Yes.
What about the rocks and the passage of time? When you're with the rocks, do you think about, what do they make you think about?
It's a breathtaking landscape, and it's really beautiful. Τι άλλο, με κάνει να σκέφτομαι. But I think that...
Τι ακριβώς είναι να πεις?
Παλιότερα, ας πούμε. Last years, people had connection with the environment. Now I don't think that people respect the environment and physical phenomena.
Yeah, phenomena.
So much.
Really?
I think that that's the truth.
Yeah. That's so interesting. Wow. This is people your age or just people generally?
People my age. Technology has
taken over.
Affection this very much. Older people, I think that have a connection with the environment. But people my age, if they live to cities, difficult.
Oh, you think this also?
Yes.
So people just more interested in their phones and social media and all that stuff.
Yes.
Boys also.
Boys.
Yeah.
Boys, girls, everyone.
Yes.
That's so interesting. And do you? I'm doing a project where I'm thinking about time and relationship with time, and also about our relationship with I suppose, the mortality, questions of mortality. How was it in COVID for you?
For me, it was difficult because I didn't see my friends for a long time. I think generally that people were isolated, and now that things are more chill. People are affected, and now.
People are affected now.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what my children also. So, in what way would you say?
I think that they are not so energetic, and they don't want to make. They don't have the same hobbies. Activities. Μπράβο, αυτό έψαχνα. They are not activated the same way they were before the COVID starts.
And this is people in your family, your friends?
Not in my family, because my father worked in the... στα αγγλικά μου. Στη διάρκεια... πώς λέγεται στη διάρκεια? During the COVID quarantine. But I think that especially people my age are isolated.
And do you feel like maybe they say in England that people your age who've been through the COVID and locked up like this for a while, that it's like if you're 18 years old, it's like you're 16 years old, in a funny way. That's what they're saying now sometimes.
I think that we lose a lot of things, like school trips, or trips generally, we were at our houses all the time, only with our families. We lose a lot of things, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. And now a lot of you and your generation, you feel more sad about it now.
Yes. I think that they were the years that we could live many things and experience a lot of things that we lose them.
Yes.
You think so also?
Yes.
Do you have any friends who like got ill?
Από ήταν άρρωστη, ναι. Το βαριά πώς είναι? Σοβαρά. Serious illness, no. And I live in a small city, so that wasn't so difficult for me to see my friends or to go for walks. But other people that live in bigger cities, for them it was really difficult. And
And have you ever been to like, do you go often to and this is a really weird question, do you sometimes go to the cemetery with your family and light the candles and things for people in your family? To the cemetery, where the dead people are. You know, Effie was explaining to me about how in Greece you go and you light candles on the grave.
My parents and mainly grandparents go because of dead people. Me, I don't go so often. Maybe with my grandmother sometimes. For my grandfather that he's dead, and my friends nearly my age, two of my friends are dead, and it's difficult for me to go there. But
I'm very sorry.
Oh, don't worry.
It's okay. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't worry, it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, because I like this tradition. I think it's so beautiful to go.
You have a connection
To remember
with them.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
And do you find it makes your life, does it make you think, now I must live my life more?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of it's very difficult when this happens. I'm very sorry. I think part of this project that I'm doing is about looking at embracing ideas of our own mortality, which I think that you in Greece do very beautifully. In England, we just forget. We say it's like we don't look at it, and so it's like it doesn't. And then when it does happen, people aren't ready for it, and they don't know how to think about it, because often in England people don't want to look at this aspect of life, and then they. I think it's very important to think about this.
Yes.
And when you go to museums and you see so many objects and things from memorials of people who've been gone for many years, portraits of dead people, all the stuff that they take in the tomb with them and everything.
I think it's really important and healing to keep a relationship with them, even if they are not in life. Don't forget them. It's bad.
Yeah. But it's lovely. You are so wise that you know this when you are so young. And are you in touch with the families of your friends?
Talk with the families.
Yeah.
Yes. One of them, it was the best friend of my brother. His mother. I talked with his mother. The girl. Also, I know her sister and her family.
She met my grandparents.
Sim.
Yeah. That's so nice. So You're such lovely people. Part of this thing I'm doing here is